All right, y'all. G Herbo just warned his family and his friends that he think No Limit is trying to backdoor him.
Help!
Now, I'm gonna give you, before we ain't gotta watch the full video for me to give you this advice, G Herbo. Don't ever go back over there, bro. You've been rich for more than 10 years. There is no reason for you to ever go back to the east side of Chicago on 79th and Essex Street or Avenue, whatever the fuck it is. You tweaking. How the fuck they gonna backdoor you if you don't kick it with them?
To it with a lot of people in my hood, on my own.
Do your homework.
You know.
This is a certified hood classic.
That don't got nothing to do with a lot of guys and they be. But you get okay, cool by me having that going on with my own niggas. I still got some of the guys that they genuine, so they try not to get involved. You see what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I can't trust you with my hat. You see what I'm saying? I can't trust you to sit at the table with you. You see what I'm saying? I can't trust you to sit down and smoke no wood with you up in folk, because at the end of the day, the business. You never pick the side.
The people that didn't pick a side, though, do you feel like, or like you can't trust them, or do you feel like they just love everybody?
I feel like if I trust them and they stand over me, I deserve it, because I knew about them.
Yeah.
You feel?
Hugging it, they gonna do what they do. Y'all know what I do. Stop playing, boy. Tell time y'all know what I do, boy. Stop playing. On Vito Grade, don't act like I ain't never put a spanking on. Oh, on Vito Grade, no rap, no niggas, boy. I ain't need nobody, boy. Stop playing. On Vito talking about be down, nigga. I ain't never try to be down. On Vito. Down. Okay. We don't see who really down. Vito Grade. All this chit chat, man. Pull up, man. I'm out here. Phone up. You nigga wanna talk for the internet. I'm on the block. Pull up. You got something to say? Come talk to me face to face. Do anything wrong to my ass on photograph.
Dying over nothing. Getting killed over absolutely nothing. It's stupid.
Hey, look, man. I just landed in Miami right now, so I'm gonna make this real brief. But it's a lot of people that's like respectable that I listen to that's trying to tell me like, yeah, don't feed into this, don't do this. That's only because I lead by example, you feel me? But sometimes you gotta make an example out of people, you know? And I'm saying all that to say, like, I get nigga my page, you can have my profile, my platform for 48 hours, 28 hours, whatever, how it go.
Okay.
And that's only because they gonna forget about you in another 24 hours. But I want you to get some recognition. I want a nigga to get what they looking for out there, some clout so much. We all from the same place, I thought.
Oh, listen to the video, though. Listen to the nigga real. The nigga real said this, and he's serious.
The rap game that tore my whole hood apart.
We doing some PR stunt. For why you, damn, swear you bogus, for why you finna end the block, for that's bogus, yeah. They think Lil Bro turned. They think Lil Bro the savage on the block right now. Why you showing? You bogus for that, swear. You bogus. Why you just had to post him getting his at Marley crib too? Took E12 at Marley crib though. Like the same nigga you steady think you talking up for, little nigga. Damn though. Damn. Niggas better stop rapping and get in the field. Stop rapping, folks. Turn up. Everybody can't be a rapper, bro.
If Jay Doggy was a lame,
I hear this voice in the back of my mind like, Swerve, tighten up your circle before they hurt you. They killed Jay Dog, boy. They will not hesitate to do that shit to you too, boy. I'm telling you right now, like, do not underestimate that. They will take your ass out, and we can't lose Herb. One of them niggas, we just can't lose Herb. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, Herb, Chief Keef, like Lil Durk locked up, but we can't lose them niggas though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that is sin. Even though, like, I know Herb ain't playing his block every day like he used to, but we can't lose. And the real deal, for we can't lose G Herbo. I feel like the city will fucking flip upside down if anything happened to Herb or Keith. You know what I'm saying? Or the city will flip upside down. Even though they don't play the block no more, it's just like you just can't. That can't be the theory, folks. Like, you know. it'll be different if, God forbid, anything happened to them at all. But it'll be different if they just went out naturally, But it'll be a whole different thing if somebody did something to them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand that, gang. You too rich for y'all niggas is crazy as hell to me. Y'all insane to me, boy. Let me have been rich. Nigga. Y'all niggas been millionaires for 10 plus years, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been a millionaire for not even 4 years. I ain't been back to Chicago in no hood doing nothing, man. When I go back to Chicago, I probably been back to Chicago probably 4 or 5 times in the last, 6 years. Every time I'm in the suburbs or downtown. Real deal. Like, talking about, like, nobody ever see me. I'm not popping out going nowhere. Like, I'm all the way deep in the suburbs, kicking it under the radar, chilling. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't nowhere near the hood. I don't understand that shit, man.
Goofy, a person that just moved to No Limit, a send-off or any of that, he won't get.
Y'all always ask me to show y'all exactly how to get rich on YouTube, so I made a full-blown course. It's not complete yet, but you can order it right now. There's 5 hours of content in it right now. It'll be like 12 or 15-hour full course once it's done. It'll be done by April 1st, all right? So click the link in the description. Get your course and start learning how to really get rich on YouTube. I'm not just no one-hit wonder type guy. No, I have more than 40 channels that make me hundreds of thousands of dollars all together every single month. Like, I'm checking straight bags off of this, just sitting in my crib, recording, making videos. So if you want to learn exactly how I do it, I'm showing you how to clip farm, how to edit, how to upload, how to make thumbnails, how to develop your character, how to make shorts, how to make clips, right? I'm giving you every piece of every single type of strategy that you will ever need to get rich on YouTube. So click that link. It's not a super cheap course, but it ain't expensive. It's only $150. And if you use the code MACMULA, you could get 20% off of that $150. So go get you some money.
No type of love and respect from his hood. But because his family was born there before him, his family there after him, he get a lot of love and respect. He might not got 1 million followers. He might not got $100,000. He might not be a successful rapper, but that man got real love in his hood. I feel like this. If anybody go back with Ron,
my best friend killed my other best friend, nephew, my mind all over the place right now. Can't think straight. Long live Jay Doggy.
A little bit and pay attention to the situation with Jay Doggy. It started off with Herb and Jay Doggy, and then Herb, people, Big Op, and all the rest of the dudes, they chimed in and said, y'all ain't playing with Herb, which I can understand. If Herb looking out for you, he taking care.
All he wanted was everything to go back regular. We arguing for hours straight, spitting each other's face, talking, shake hands a few minutes later. Told him life changed a lot in 2 years, little bro. What you think it did in 10? He said, shit, I'm talking about my block been the same. I don't care, 10 years. What? Niggas be so like, niggas don't be in tune with real life. That's the problem. They don't be in tune with real life. When J Dog got killed over that dumb shit, bro, I think he got locked up for like 10 years for something. You know what I'm saying? And he got killed over nothing. That shit was overly stupid. The whole situation was dumb. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, bro, you shouldn't even be worried. My 2 cents is you shouldn't even be give a fuck about what's going on a block, nigga. You ain't been on this block in 10 years. You was just in prison. You need to be coming home and getting a job and keeping your head down and trying to get your credit up and getting your first car and getting your first job and, you know what I'm saying, investing in your first piece of stocks and like shit like that, bro. You ain't supposed to be coming back, man. Where my block at, man? Yeah, but y'all ain't got my block together, man. I want the block to go back, bro. What the fuck? Yeah. You wanted to go back 10 years ago when y'all was 17 and 18 and 19 and 20 years old, bro. Like, what you want to happen? When we was outside kicking it with no kids, no job, no responsibilities, just a gun and a blunt. That's what, no, bro, that ain't how it goes. So then you did all that. You started up this big-ass war and it ended up getting killed, which I don't think he should have got killed over that. But, you know, all this shit is just dumb, bro. This whole hood shit is just dumb, bro. That's why I stay far away from the hood, gang, because it's literally nothing but death, destruction, like the energy there is bad.
He giving you an opportunity to become a rapper. He helping you get deals and all that. If I was Big Op too, I'd be ready to go on the limb for him too. But I don't really think y'all dudes understood or y'all dudes really thought about how that would make y'all hood divide.
Right.
Real talk. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror, Herb, because I feel like a lot of your mistakes and your downfall is you want to be 1 foot in the street and 1 foot out the streets. At times I'll be with you. Oh, I ain't trying to go to the feds. I ain't paying bond money. I ain't Dredge Gang. I ain't no limit. Like I'm running this generational wealth up. I'll be with you on that. But then when you turn around, you say, oh, I'm the biggest GDK. I'm 150. I'm no limit. Drench. My youngers will pull up and smack you and whoop, whoop, whoop.
See, that's why I said about Herb, like he's still playing both sides of the fence. You know what I'm saying? He's still playing both sides of the fence. I would have, me personally, I'm not even saying I would have. I did already. I left that shit alone. I'm 20. I'll be 28 this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? I left that shit alone, goddamn it, more than 10 years ago. You feel me? When I was broke, I left it alone. And I was still outside in the hood, but I wasn't doing nothing. I'm just smoking, kicking it, going to parties and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't in the hood no more. I wasn't going to the block, standing there no more. I ain't doing that. I ain't on the internet rapping shit. Like, I'm me, nigga. But you can't be a rich ass, like, it's like Herb don't wanna just leave that whole shit alone. Like, you gotta do what Jay-Z did, bro. Jay-Z ain't going back to no fucking hood, bro. Jay-Z ain't worried about hood politics, and he ain't shouting out no, he probably done forgot the gang that you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't know what block is, what's going on his old block and his old projects and shit. Like, who gives a fuck, bro? You a rich ass rapper. You been rich for a decade. I know you done ran up at least 20, 30, 40, $50 million total in the last 10 years, bro. Probably more than that. Probably 100 for real in the last 10 years. You a $100 million nigga. What the fuck is you pulling up in the hood for in a Ferrari? And then one minute you saying you denouncing your gang. The next minute you saying, oh, it's my block forever. And I like, bro, fuck all that shit, bro.
So
of course
like,
you're going to get backdoored if you keep doing that.
Choose a lane in your life, man.
Yeah.
What you want to still be in the streets or you don't want to be
It's like he don't want to leave it alone. Because he don't want to seem like, he don't want niggas to call him fake or he changed on the block or, man, change on them niggas, man. These niggas still riding around every day in the hood with APs on and chains on, talking about some GDK and killing niggas and I'll do this and do that and this and dead niggas every day. Leave them niggas alone, man. You don't owe them niggas nothing, man. You ain't gotta keep halfway on. That's why I'm telling y'all, bro. I don't want nothing to do with the streets, nigga. I don't want to talk like you. I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to skate with you. I don't want to dress like you. Start paying attention to my Instagram. You'll see I'm coming on some professional rich nigga shit. I ain't finna keep wearing these open Jordans, and I'm not doing that shit no more, man.
I feel like dudes put that energy out there, and when they start to get that energy back,
they don't want it no
to
more.
The internet and warn everybody that something might happen. What's the difference with the situation that just happened with Jay Doggy? Him losing his life, his family going through it, loved ones, all of that.
Right.
So don't try to cry pity when somebody lost their life over a situation that you played a part in. You wonder why your hood looking at you like that. The reason street dudes is going to always look at a backdoor, grimy person like that, whether it's friend, family, kin, or whatever it is, in the back of their mind, they're going to say, if I fall out with this man, is he going to do the same thing to me?
Hell yeah, you
know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to say again, Jay Doggy didn't have $1 million. He didn't have 100,000 subscribers. But he got real love in his hood. Real love. Dude had just came home from doing like, what, a 9-10 piece? You know what I'm saying? And from what everybody was saying, he just wanted everybody to be back on that family vibe like how he was when he left. But the one thing I felt like Jay Doggy was a little bit wrong about and he rushed was he showed his hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When he ran to the internet and started dissing Herb and saying, you can't come over here, you don't do this, you don't do that. I kind of felt like he showed his hand, and I felt like ultimately it definitely played a reason in the situation that happened to him. But it's just funny to me that dudes is in Calabasas in the gated community feeling like they about to get backdoor and stepped on, like they still in the gangster scene. If he was in Chicago in the situation with Jay Doggy, I'd be like, yeah, Herb, you and Big Out, boy. I know, boy, y'all on that chopping board. But dudes can't even afford to get an Uber ride down the street, let alone be able to make it all the way to Calabasas. If he feel like somebody around him is being grimy, what's that? The Manskis, the doo-wop, and you know what I'm saying? Who is he really around from his old hood besides the Manskis, the doo-wop, and all of that? And it's funny though, because a few days ago, Cairo and doo-wop shared each other picture, and then now dude putting this out. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that that's the reason. But it's just mighty strange when Doo-Wop, you know, him and Cairo get to supporting each other and posting each other.
Right.
Now you saying you feel like somebody gonna backdoor you. I'm gonna ask you again, how and who is going to backdoor this man in Calabasas, California?
But he's still hanging out with them niggas though. That's the problem. He's still hanging out with them niggas. You don't think he still come back to Chicago and shit, bro? You see what I'm saying? Like, he still comes back to Chicago and kicks it. We just, shit, right before Jay Doggy died, he was just on his old hood, on his own old block in a fucking Ferrari with a bunch of chains on and designer. He still comes back to Chicago, bro. He still kicks it around these people. It would not be hard for a nigga to play like, ooh, yeah, okay, we gonna rob his ass. You think the same thing that happened to Chief Keef ain't happened to her? You think ain't nobody stole nothing from him? You think ain't nobody grabbed some earrings, grabbed $500-$600 real quick off the stack? You got 40,000. You get up to go piss. They grab $600, but they do this shit 4 times a week. You so high you don't even realize $600 miss. You don't think they didn't grab some earrings? You motherfuckers 20,000. Grab some earrings. You think you lost them? Grab this little bracelet. You don't think that shit happened? Of course it did, bro. In all the years that Herb been on, of course this shit did, bro. Or you got 2 pounds of loud right there. They grabbed them a quick little zip. Let me go smoke this real quick. Don't you feel me? Like, that shit is happening, bro. Motherfuckers backdoor you all the time, gang. That's why I say, like, leave them street niggas alone. You'll meet some new friends. I know how hard it is for you to go through life and be like, damn, all my old homies ain't here no more. But fuck them niggas. If they ain't trying to switch, if they ain't trying to get on no business shit, if they not trying to switch their whole personality and their whole image and their whole thought process into a man instead of a street nigga, if they ain't trying to elevate in life, bro, leave their ass where the fuck they at and let whatever gonna happen to them and don't feel bad about it. You see what I'm saying? You can't force no nigga to do what, you know what I'm saying? You can't do that. But I think Herb should start putting on slacks, nigga. Fodell, start putting on, nigga, start putting on collar shirts and suit jackets, nigga. Switch it up. You 30. Switch it up on their ass. You feel me? Start talking very properly. You mean go start hanging out with the lawyers and the doctors and the politicians and the fucking brain surgeons and the dentists. Start hanging out with them. Start talking to them about stuff. Start going golfing with them. It's a different energy. It's a different world. It's a different life for you folk. That's what I'm on. And I wish more niggas would get on it. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas ain't shooting up no golf courses. You see what I'm saying? Niggas ain't shooting up no country clubs. Niggas ain't shooting up no Hermes stores. That's where you gonna catch me at. Not on the block. I promise you that shit.
In a gated community, he will have to be talking about the close ones that's around him right now.
Right.
I don't feel like he talking about a situation in Chicago or none of that. I feel like he mean the dudes that's around him is on some grimy, shiesty stuff. But like I say, that's the energy that you put out to the world, Herb. When you got into it with old boy and things went left with Jay Doggy, that's the energy you put out in the world. For every action, there's a reaction. Y'all think dudes gonna just be walking around cool with the situation that happened with Jay Doggy? You come on, man. This man got sisters, loved ones, homies.
Cousins.
You know what I'm saying? Dudes ain't going for that, man.
There's some people that agree with it. You got people that agree with him, people that think he was right the whole time. Like, nigga,